Hey everyone, I was just guided to come on today to do a reading for some energies that I was sensing in meditation this morning and some messages that I've gotten. I first wanted to say that I am incredibly thankful and grateful for all of you and your support. In the US, we're just coming off of the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. I just saw an orb right in front of my face. That may have That may have been a fairy. That was something. The messages are showing already. It's something about the Thanksgiving holiday. It's about the energy of being grateful and manifesting things in your life in such an easy way that it really is just about being grateful for where you are right now in your life, because things are about to really open up for a lot of people. There have been some major karmic clearings in the last week that have happened in order to make room in your light body for upgrades and massive things coming up. So it feels to me like even if you're not in the US, the energy of a holiday that is about giving thanks and being grateful and absorbing the energy of the things that have been manifest and where you are in your life, the power of now, understanding that and being in those moments and being grateful for those moments. The energy of that is important to the collective all over the place. It's a US holiday, but sitting in the intention of that specifically for that day alone, I'm hoping that the rest of the world and the rest of the collective was able to feel the ripple effect of that gratefulness, of that just unity and that embrace. It was almost just like a big hug, just saying, without expectation, without getting anything back from it, I'm thankful, I'm grateful for you, I'm honored and humbled to be a part of this journey with you, as I know so many other people are. So I wanted to start with that. The orb that flew in front of me too, that was something. And so in meditation just a little bit ago, Archangel Metatron was there, and I got messages about us having been in a phase in these last couple of weeks with karmic purges that have happened, self-worth issues that have happened. There were blockages that were resulting from those things that were stopping our ability to manifest to the highest of our abilities. And those things are going to continue to happen, but there's been a big purge happening of those in order to kind of reprogram and rewire our systems. It's like our central, they say central nervous system, and I guess that it is because it's sending signals out to the rest of your body. But it's almost a rewiring of that in order for it to be able to tap into your light body in a more pure way. There are upgrades that are happening to our light bodies, that we're having this influx of light codes that are coming in order to upgrade us. So this rewiring that's happening, it's helping our system, whether that's the central nervous system or they tell me central sun. And as I say that, my clock says 11:33. 33 to me is a very divine number. It's the number of the divine masculine. It's the number of Jesus. That's how he shows up to me. And when I said the great central sun, it could be S-U-N or it could be S-O-N. And coming into Christmas time there, and the 12/12 portal, there are so many shifts and so many upgrades happening to our light bodies, leading into really the rebirth of ourselves, of the divine masculine within us. And so our systems are being rewired in order to be able to plug into the upgrades in our light body in a different kind of way. Plugging into the divine masculines have been going through shifts in being able to plug into their emotions, being able to plug into the power of their emotions and sitting in them and processing them, allowing them to work through them in order to empower them. Divine feminines are going through that as well, because that's part of us. We have that polarity within us as well. So we're drawing on more sacred feminine energy in order to feed our divine masculine energy, and connecting in, plugging into light codes that are upgrades to our, it's like our divine masculine energy body, our emotional energy body. That's what I'm hearing. That's what they're telling me. So I wanted to pull some cards on that and find out what that's all about. So let's do that now. I do have my music on as well. I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm almost caught up on all of my recorded readings. I think that I'm going to actually not be doing recorded readings anymore. I'm just going to do all live sessions. But I did open my availability up for live sessions for the next week, I think. So I'm distracted right now because there's a couple of cards that are already turned over in the deck. So I'm going to pull those out. I'm going to go in and update the rest of my availability too for all of December and probably part of January too. So if you're resonating with this, go on to my website at hawkintuition.com and book a session with me. If you have any questions about them, if you're not sure what kind of session to do, email me at hawkjourneys@gmail.com, and I will just kind of dig into the guidance about what would be best for you. The music that they had me turn on today was Trevor Hall, so it's the Trevor Hall station. It's not going to be all that music, but there's something else in it too that I wanted to listen to real quick. Thunder all around. Thunder all around, all up and down. There's a couple of cards that are turned over here too that I wanted to pull out. Fork in the road. Isn't that interesting? Fork in the road. It was in reverse as well. It's the number 13 card. It breaks down to the number 4. All I ever know is what he's saying on the song also. It's like, those of you that feel the energy of this right now, it's like you have come to a point in your journey where you can tell big things have happened, big changes have happened. We're at the end of the calendar year right now, and we always go back to thinking back on our year and what we've been through this amount of time, what our projections are for the next year, what our resolutions are for the next year, making changes. It feels like there's a group of you that is already at that point right now and is realizing how big this last year alone has been. And there have been people, there have been karmic situations that have come back into your field that are making you look back at the past. They're like pulling you back to the past a little bit. And it feels like this fork in the road where it's like, I've come so far and I feel so great as far as my journey is concerned and as far as my growth in my ascension. Why would this be coming back into my field again if it didn't mean something for me? If it didn't, does that mean that I'm supposed to go back to that way of being? Does that mean that I'm supposed to be connected to this person or this situation that's come back to me? It's a re-examination period where we're sitting here looking at the energy of that situation or that person. Let's say a person from your past has come back into your field and back into your life. That could mean communication. That could mean just the awareness of them and them in your thoughts, and you're resonating with readings that maybe kind of are similar to the energy of them. They have come back into your field and it's made you stop right here in the middle of the road and say, do I turn back and re-examine that situation and maybe be back in communication with this person? Do I entertain the option of that? How do I feel right now in this moment? And what if everything is completely the same? Maybe that's situations that are coming up for you guys too, that a person has come back into your field and they're acting the exact same way. and it doesn't seem that they have had the same amount of growth that you have had. And you're looking at the situation thinking, I cannot go back. I can't go back. I'm at a fork in the road right now. This is where I have come, and this is the situation that I've always wanted. I have been leading myself in the growth of my journey in order to hopefully foster the relationship with this other person at some point in the future. And now here it is. They've come back into my field, whether maybe they're communicating with you or maybe they've sent you a message or something, and the energy of that is not what you expected. They have not grown the way that you have and the way that you thought that they had. And so now it's a big turning point for you, and in thinking, do I keep moving forward on my path the way that I was going? Because it felt so sure up to this point. It felt like I was getting into a flow. I was releasing the things that I needed to. I have definitely in the last year have grown so much. Or do I turn back and head back towards this situation and when it feels a little bit unsteady? Because that's really what I was reaching for this entire time. Isn't this what I was manifesting? That's where you are in the road right now, trying to say, is this what I was manifesting? This person that's come back, they've come back for a reason. They've come back for a reason. You have to decide if that reason is for your growth and your movement forward away from them, or for your growth and your movement towards them. You really have to sit in the energy of the emotions that you're feeling. What is your body telling you? What are you resonating with right now? And trusting those little feelings underneath that are telling you one way or the other. I just don't, it's not what I thought that it was. It's not what I thought it was. It's not what I thought it was going to be. And am I supposed to wait even longer? Or it could be they've grown in ways that are immense compared to where they were before. And so have I. It's not what I expected up to this point, but I really see movement in their journey and in their development over the last year also. And it feels promising. It doesn't feel like where I thought it was going to be, but it definitely feels different. Do I move forward, keep moving forward in my path? Or do I sit here and sit still and kind of see how this resonates before I move forward? That's where you guys are right now. So for those of you that resonate with someone came back into your field and it just doesn't look like what I thought it was going to look like, I'm going to pull a couple of energy cards surrounding that so we can see what that's all about. Those people that... This could also be that, maybe you were connected to someone and didn't really have any contact with them, didn't really have any kind of awareness of them. They have you blocked in places, and then just all of a sudden they start showing up on social media, or it doesn't have to be direct communication, but them coming back into your vicinity, really, your field. It doesn't have to be direct communication is what I wanted to say. Thank you. Patience. Patience with yourself. This is, on the clock it says 10:10. I love this card too because 10 is all about completion, and there's 2 of them. And so it feels like the energy of this person is coming back in for karmic completion for you and for them. That it is the end of a karmic cycle. To have patience with yourself and to really, they're wanting you to get in touch with the emotions that you're feeling when they come up. Are you feeling defensive? Are you feeling frustrated and blocked and irritated by the still lack of growth or lack of movement or lack of awareness in this other person, really sit with those things and listen to them and get some guidance on what are those things telling you. Your body is speaking to you right now, and it's trying to tell you. 11:44 on my clock right now. That's important. This is an important message for you guys. There are a lot of karmic clearings going on. It may be looking at that person and saying, is this person a karmic connection for me? And if so, they're coming back into your field in order for you to examine a big karmic issue that you're getting ready to clear. If you have the awareness of it and you can detach the energy and the resonance of that issue that's coming up away from that person, that it's not something that they're dealing with, it's something that's been brought back into your field, not so that you can connect with them again, but so that you can connect with the energy of the karma that they're bringing back to you so that you can clear it. It's really going to help you to let go of that person. It's going to help you to do that. And with the energy of this card is saying that it's a karmic completion for you and for them. So you're going to be helping them as well in that process to let go of you, which is going to help for you to let go of them. It's that karmic bond and that those connections, those karmic connections, those karmic cords and attachments and contracts and things like that, that are you're going to facilitate the disconnection of those. It's going to free up so much space for you. It's going to free up manifestation space for you. And it's really, they are a karmic mirror for you to be able to, like I said in the other card, clear up those, there are things from the Akashic records that are coming up with this person that you are going to be able to access. If you look at it with the awareness of, I can see that this is not the situation that I thought it was going to be. I can see that this person is a karmic for me, and I am ready to do the healing in that. I see it. I see myself in their reflection. I see that it's not about them. I see that it's about me. And so I am ready to do the healing that needs to be done when it comes to whatever karma they're showing me right now, because it's freeing up space to be able to manifest the next step, the next level in your ascension, and you're close to it. That's why this person has come back into your field, because you're very close to accessing the new birth of yourself, like I had said. This person is a big step for you in doing that. And you're going to be able to manifest big things. There's a lot of power in this. Whoever this is light worker energy in this. This is someone who has really realized the potential of their gifts and seen what's coming for them in the future and their ability to step into service for people and helping others on this journey. But there's been something holding them back. There's been the memory, the trauma memories. It's a trauma bond with this person that's been holding them back, that they just have not been able to let go of yet. For these people, it doesn't even need to be communication. It could just be your resonance with this message, your resonance with the rest of this. And it's like, well, I don't have communication with them, and it's not like I'm connected with them really at all. The awareness of and the resonance with what I'm saying connected to in your mind, that person, this applies to you as well. And it feels like this is going to be a big release for you in order to be able to step into your role as a light worker and helping other people. So if you need help with that, please book a session with me and we'll dig into how to break these karmic bonds with this person, how to let go fully, how to dig into the healing that's needed for that, for you to not only free up the space, but purify that space as well, so that it never resurfaces and there's never a blockage there again for it. All right, for those of you that resonated with, this person has come back into my field and it feels good. It looks like there is movement. It looks like there is has been growth on their end. What is the energy surrounding that connection? Thank you. Echo, turn it up. There's more than meets the eye. Echo, what song is this? Save Yourself by Kaleo. Look up the lyrics of that. There's something really deep in this song right now. It's like sitting right here for me. Save yourself. Save yourself. This person is a mirror of you also. This person is a mirror of you. And they're giving you the opportunity to see yourself in their eyes and how much you've grown. And how to grow more on that side of yourself. If this is the divine masculine energy that's come back into your life, into your awareness, it's your opportunity to step into the healing needed on your side, on your divine masculine side, allowing in the emotions. It may be divine feminine energies who have a hard time leaning into their emotions, who reside a little bit more on divine masculine side probably, and need to access the energy of emotions, balanced emotions, grounded divine masculine energy, stepping into those emotions. They're mirroring back to you the need to sit in reflection and really sit at this fork in the road, and don't rush forward. Don't rush forward. Definitely don't rush back. It's giving you the opportunity to think from a really grounded space with this mirror in front of you. This person is your mirror. The connection of this person feels really, it feels solid between the two of you. This is a number 11 card too. So it feels really solid, and it feels like the energy of, this is a feminine in the picture also. Being able to think from a grounded emotional space. That's what it is. The sacred feminine energy of the power of sitting in the power of her emotions. It's been very distorted with the divine feminines leaning so far into that. We're driven by emotions. We are led by them. We are being dragged by the horse almost. The horse is our emotions, and it's like it takes off and it gets away from us. The energy of this person is bringing in grounded emotional space and safety. It's like I say he, it feels like a he to me. It looks like a he. It could be he, divine masculine energy, or it could be he like it's actually a male. So take that however it resonates for you. But they're bringing in a way to sit in your emotions and allow them to tell you something, and for you to think through them in a logical way. It's possible to do that. This person has been doing a lot of work in that area. It's like they've had upgrades to their light body in order to be able to allow themselves emotions and allow themselves to be taught by their emotions, and not let them get away from them. Not let them get away from them in an angry way. If they're sitting in the emotions of anger, they're doing it in a healthy way. And they're using it. They're being empowered by it. That's beautiful. They're telling me patience. They just want you to have patience and not latch on to with your emotions. Get grounded in your emotions. Get grounded in them. Don't allow your emotions to run away with you and create resistance and expectation. And okay, so they're here, they're back. Is this it? Is this it? We're ready to go. Like we're off to the races now. And we're in union and we're going to have this big happy thing. There is still growth that needs to happen when you come into contact with feels like divine counterpart energy. There is communication, there is growth, there's just such learning and awareness that happens in adjusting to the energy of each other. And not letting it go too far in the logical side of things or too far in the emotional side of things. It really is a learning balance between the two. So getting back to the fork in the road, if this energy, you're resonating with it, it's like you're faced with I've been moving forward. I've been moving forward. I have been really focused on myself, and I've been trying to focus on myself, and I really have kind of let go of the idea of it being this person or a person, and I'm focused on the energy of it. They are not fully in the energy of it, but I definitely feel some kind of resonance with them in connection with this energy. It's like they have the characteristics of this, and they are showing growth and potential. They're working through their issues. Their karma is clearing at the same way that mine is. And are they going to follow me if I keep moving forward on my path? Yes, yes, yes. Continue to focus on you, that's for sure, because that's the way to strengthen the bond between the two of you as well, is not losing yourself in it. Don't lose the focus of you in it. Yeah, they're telling strategy. It really is about using your emotions in a logical way. It's the balance of divine feminine, divine masculine energies. The balance of, this is the number 3 card, also 21 breaks down to a 3. They're also telling me December 21st for some reason, on the 21st. It feels like there's going to be a conversation. There's going to be like a strategic session. It's like a heart-to-heart about, okay, yeah, what do we do about this? What do we do about this? Let's really figure out what this is mirroring back to you. What is this mirroring back to me? Are we able to move forward? Is that something that we both want? Is that in alignment with what I've been getting and what you've been getting? And it feels like a heart-to-heart almost. But it's also, a strategy session is important, because your awareness of how their energy affects your world and how your energy affects their world, and how it brings up karma for them, and that's mirrored back to you with karmic situations in your life. That's the energy of union coming in. But it is a strategic process. It's not just like, it's not the Fool card anymore. It's not jumping in head first. You've already done that. You've done that by surrendering to the universe and surrendering to the energy of your counterpart and not the person. If that person has started coming into your field, now it's about connecting the 3, mind, body, and spirit. Your 3D environment, your connection with source, and with the energy of your divine self, with the alignment and flow of the universe. All 3 of those things coming into union. And it's a constant healing and balancing process between you guys. But it feels like that's where you're headed. If you want to dig more into that also, and get more information about the connection with this person, if you resonate with this, and what it is that you need to do now moving forward, what the guidance is for that, book a session with me, and we'll dig more into it. I would love to. The energy of that is really amazing. The energy on the other side also is really amazing, because it's about your growth and a big blockage that has been holding you back. I am so excited to be able to be a part of helping to propel you forward. Let's not allow this to trigger you. Let's be excited about it launching you. And let me help you do that. So go to my website, hawkintuition.com, and book a session, or email me at gmail.com. And yeah, let's explore this a little bit more. Thank you so much. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. If you guys haven't subscribed, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for any new videos that I have coming out. And I'll talk to you guys soon.